Good evening. Oh, did this thing not load my control? One sec. I'm doing something behind the scenes. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I'm gonna change the volume of that. That's very loud. Before I get into the game, you might notice I added music to the thing. If you're curious about what the song is, it's just Genome's Passenger song. That's all. The company that owned Genome no longer exists. In fact, no company owns that game anymore, so I'm going to get into it so I'm not just sitting on this main menu. This game is bad. There is no way to say that other than this game is genuinely just not good. I forgot this is one of those games where there's like nothing. And yes, I genuinely have actually replayed this game more times than most. You want to know the only things that matter? Strength and accuracy. Genuinely, that is it. I wish I was joking, but no, I'm being completely serious. And yes, this game has incredibly loud beeps. I will go over the difficulties and what they mean in a bit. I thought I had turned down these beeps, by the way. For you guys, that's probably not nearly as loud. Oh, okay, no. That was in the old save I had turned these down, so they weren't deafening. If I would have known that, I would have genuinely had them turn down more. I think environment I'm gonna have to turn down too, it's like 80. Oh, that's better. It doesn't feel like I'm damaging my hearing now. Yeah, the story does not matter in this game. I'm gonna be very blunt, it does not matter. I have never once paid attention to it. This game is jank as hell. It's hard to express how janky this game is unless you played it. Okay, just confirming if the sound wasn't, like, atrocious. Like... Okay, I should explain the thing about difficulty. There is no difference in difficulty besides exactly 3 things. On hard, I'm not sure you can have bullet cam, but you also can't have auto claim on. That's it. You have to have auto claim on. Medium, you can have these on. And on easy, the only thing it does is add the location of animals on your mini... I don't think it's the mini map you see all the time, so I don't think you have one. Oh, that's right, you use up arrow to aim. One's inventory, that's PDA, that's tracking, doesn't do shit. Crouching genuinely doesn't do anything. That's what, on X? Yeah, it's on X. Okay. The reason you have to have auto claim on is because of a very real ass thing that can happen. Yeah, you can go third person in this game. You can third person shoot. It's real weird.
You know, hello, why don't...
Yeah, I genuinely don't bother paying attention to the story. But What happens is sometimes animals will fall off cliffs and they expect you to still claim them despite the fact they're off a cliff and you can't. Immediately I'm gonna turn down the music. Oh. I did not realize the music was that loud. It's not like deafening, but it needs turned down a couple notches. I think I'll turn down the menu a little bit more. I love this has realistic load times for GameCube. Yeah, that's getting turned down a little bit. Music can get turned down too. Yeah, that should be about fine. I want to point out I've beaten this game probably 40 times. That's not a joke. That is substantially better. And yeah, you start off with a grand. None of this is useful, I'll point out. At all. Like, I'll buy this just for the shits and giggles of it. I forgot, once it is in the inventory, you automatically bought it. You'll understand also all that food is genuinely useless. I need to save $200. It feels like I somehow lost money, but I was pretty sure I could afford more in this. Okay, what controls that? That needs to be slightly... Yeah, you can see why I want to have things on a lower volume, and this thing does control absolutely like garbage. Oh, there's a path over here. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you can see Sense Spray does genuinely nothing. Your gun will go out of sight pretty much constantly. And no, that's not a joke. Your gun will genuinely go out of sight like every about 5 shots. And this is why I said this game is just loud. There's one option for adjusting all of the environmental stuff, which includes the four-wheeler. I barely don't have enough for a 10. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I've got no extra equipment either. Yeah, here's the thing. This game starts you off on the worst thing to hunt, which is the wolverines. The reason why it's really bad I don't have a tent, I should point out, is there's no way to pass time without a tent. I genuinely might need to sell something. I genuinely might have to sell that to just get a tent. You need to have a way to pass time. I am $1 short. Shitting me. Well, I'm gonna have to make sure I can actually hunt everything. There's a reason you want the four-wheeler. Your character can barely run 50 feet. Luckily, it's not hard to earn money. I'll just have to make sure I don't need to sleep at all this first time. Because I have no way to heal at all. Until I get back to the next cabin. I remember being able to buy everything I needed starting off. Oof. I should have bought binoculars. I don't know why I didn't. This is, by the way, why I say you should play on easy. Which I do not think you can change the gameplay difficulty at all. You can't see wolverines in the slightest. This is the only way to see your map, by the way. Though I think easy might actually... So this is why this game is one of those ones where if you don't know what you're doing going in, it sucks shit. I forgot to buy binoculars. I'm actually restarting this just so I can go back and get binoculars. You can't find anything without them. I forgot it doesn't mark it in the scope, I don't think. You genuinely need binoculars. Actually, I wouldn't be mind if I completely restarted everything. I forget how you change to your binoculars. It really feels like I'm starting with about $500 less, which is the weirdest thing. I don't know why it feels like that. And yes, you can genuinely spot stuff across the map. If the animal's loaded in, you can spot it. And I believe the animals are always loaded in. Damn it. Also, this is way more visible than when I was on a TV. I should point this out. Genuinely, when you play this thing on a TV, and not like on a monitor like this, you cannot see these bastards at all. I wish I was joking, but you can't. In fact, I can vaguely see them, like, decently. Don't ask me why this is a childhood game of mine that I've played entirely too many times. Even I don't know. I'm not seeing a single bloody one of these guys. Oh, I might as well see if I can sleep on the ground. Okay, good. I can at least pass time. That's genuinely important. Because it's pretty much your only way to heal, because for some reason the GameCube version is very weird. At least the one I have downstairs is. The fact that I'm genuinely not seeing them is concerning. I'm gonna go back and get my... I just seen one. I wonder if it's running in a loop. The AI in this game really likes to do that when it's spooked enough. These little shits will also attack you. This is why I say this is the worst first level. If it was just deer, this would not be bad. Deer would be visible in this. This is all like knee-high grass that's taller than all of them. Here's the funnier thing. It's actually gonna be better for me to restart the map. You have to do this in a couple of maps, but I'm going to demonstrate it here. Because this is just an easy map to show this off. Since I know where that one female Wolverine's going to be, which is up over this hill, you sometimes have to just do this. There's a specific map where it is basically required. The animals always start in the exact same spot, I should point out. They're not randomized in the slightest. Well, I know she's somewhere over here. The issue is I don't know if the AI keeps them on the same path or not. I could have driven the four-wheeler a little close, that's the problem. And like any good hunting game, you can't hit him with a four-wheeler and have it count. Yeah, this first level's maddening. I do not need to be concentrating all this hard, but I'm getting annoyed I can't find any of them. There we go.
That one goes on the high scores list.
You almost always get that. The clean shot bonus. It's pretty hard not to.
A hunter scouted an area for several days looking for Colombian black-tailed deer, and when he tried to take...
Yeah, the wounded deer is actually back about where my four-wheeler is. Oh, don't tell me. Yeah, this is one of the few I remember where it is because you get a decent amount from killing this thing. Didn't want to use a medkit yet, but yeah, you can use medkits to heal yourself, but it is next to useless when you can just heal for free. And this is also one of the smaller maps I need to point out. Yeah, this is a smaller map. I think the deer is... Basically, if you trace from where the rear of the ATV is on that logo, it's back in that little corner. I think it gets you like 200 bucks. I guess I'll keep an eye out for any more Wolverines so I can tag one more. An extra cash would be... Eventually, cash means genuinely nothing in this game. I'm gonna point out, once you have things like a sleeping bag, and can afford the basics of, cash starts to mean genuinely nothing. Oh, I was hoping it'd tell me what time of day it was. Okay, it's like 9:53. You can't shoot a gun after specific points in the day, or too early. That's actually why I was concerned about that. Also why I was concerned about if I could sleep or not. Yeah, the white-tailed deer tends to be somewhere back here. And I don't think it terribly even runs for you all that well. Like, you can run up to it with a four-wheeler, jump off, and shoot it. It is so much nicer to be able to see on this monitor because holy crap, I can actually see stuff. Genuinely, if you're gonna play this game, even though I don't terribly recommend it, well, it's a decent hunting game. I can recommend it on that merit. Where is it? It should be somewhere over here. I should have genuinely put this on easy if I thought it didn't show stuff just on the overworld. If it only showed on the minimap, I would have been fine with that. Because the minimap you don't have up constantly. And yes, your stuff does level up. I need to point that out. So yeah, you can genuinely keep spamming this, and if you find tracks, it will help level it up. Does it do anything? No. Mostly because the tracking system in this game is pretty terrible. I was positive it was like back here. I'm gonna go grab my four-wheeler and drive around. A deer is easy enough to spot here, so I can likely just spook it and find it. I will say I gotta look out because there's also squirrels, and you get in trouble if you hit a squirrel. Which I kind of get that, but at the same time, they act like you've hit some larger animal, and it's like, oh, you can pretty much just drive right up on this guy. Are you serious?
Your score has been added to the high scores.
Okay, my gun's apparently already off-site. There's a reason I'm not sending this. I don't want to hit an animal. Though if I seen a Wolverine, I was gonna jump off and shoot it. To tell you something, I didn't see one. Oh, this map. Yeah, they start you off on a particular set of maps that aren't the best. There are genuinely a lot better maps, like, later down in this game. Forest Balsam is how do I put this? Not great. But if I remember right, there are deer you can see from like the very start of the level, like somewhere over here, I think. Certain foliage doesn't count as solid, you can see stuff through it. I actually know that there's deer over that way too. I genuinely can't see them. And is there far away? I was hoping there would be a buck near there, but you can only take bucks. Yeah.
That record makes the high scores list.
You can see immediately why I don't need to, like, worry about money. I already have $1,000 back. Yeah, I could have got an extra Wolverine, and I can actually get an extra deer if I feel like it. If you're min-maxing, you could absolutely do that. You don't need to. Okay, I'm heading back the right way. Now, I'm absolutely going to show you how you have to cheat at hunting tournaments in this game. Which sounds weird, but no, I'm being serious. You have to cheat at the hunting tournaments.
There was a buck, a giant buck, down the road about 150 yards from here.
Oh. There's no hunting tournament here yet. Also, I think that spawns the big buck. Because 150 yards is not that far. Yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna leave. Also, at some point you'll understand what I mean when I say the frogs are very loud. There is a way to beep your horn. I'm listening. You can spook the deer into running into circles kind of easily, especially on this map. I've done it a bunch. So I was curious if I could get them to run in circles, but I don't think I've managed. Not unless it's up further ahead. You'll actually get to see my deranged hunting methods a bit later on. Oh, wait. I think I did get him to go into a circle. I see that deer double back. Yeah. I've got him to go into a circle.
Your score has been added to the high scores.
Why are the deer kind of going invisible? Oh, that's kind of... This is gonna suck to drive through. I gotta not accidentally hit any of them. I'm jumping off intentionally so they don't hit me while I'm on the four-wheeler, because that'll still kill them. Okay. Yeah, I should be home free. Yeah, you don't really need... Oh god, it's this level. I think this is one of the ones that's better to restart on if you don't immediately get what you're aiming at. Which I know is a weird thing to say, but I think it's because the bobcats can be real. Just jerk. I'm also almost positive there's like one right near the beginning. I think it would be better for me to just drive and spook one out. It should also help me prevent from, you know, getting mauled. Because animals in this game, all of them can just hurt you. And some really like to hurt you. Like bobcats. But I'm actually surprised I haven't seen one yet. You think the four-wheeler would be a problem? Not really. And I don't think you're allowed to leave until you actually find the bobcat. There's one. Damn it. And yeah, sometimes you just have to run them down like this. I think there's 3 of them on this map and I can't find them and I missed the other one. I seen you. Damn it, the gun's not completely out of sight. Like I said, it doesn't take very many misses for this thing to just go, oh, your firearm can't hit worth shit. And it goes very far out of sight after that. What was that? I'm not sure what just tried to glitch, but what the hell? There's one. How did I miss all of them? Apparently all of them are up in this corner. No wonder I could find them after I spooked them all. Finally.
That one goes on the high scores list.
Oh yes, high scores. Oh, my entire leg just went numb. I actually need to be pretty careful not to run any of these guys over. One nice thing is, I don't have to keep re-renting this four-wheeler. I already paid the $200 deposit. I can just keep using it until I have to abandon it.
Don't I know you? Of course. Wasn't...
The cats are watching something, but I have no idea what. Is it just the outdoors? Oh yeah, you can buy a tripod stand. This thing is genuinely useless most of the time. L. Cougar Brown Bear. I gotta go reset my gun in. One of these has a hunting competition that you have to cheese harder than almost anything I've ever seen, where you follow the guy and then shoot what he's about to shoot. Like, not even as a joke. I'm trying to remember, there's one of these is especially egregious, like, really bad, and I don't know which one it is.
A sick elk was seen somewhere around the area. We need to capture him. I will pay you $400 if you can find him.
Your score has been added to the high scores.
Black Spruce is about to have a hunting tournament. Perhaps you'd like to participate.
I'm gonna go back and get my four-wheeler. Oh, is this one that's... I don't think it's this one. There's one of them where you're up on a ridge and you gotta follow it weird to get the best one. It's been a little bit since I played this game. Ah, fuck. At least I get to hear how loud the frogs are. And this is the exact reason why health packs are somewhat useful, everything else not terribly. Because no supplies get used when you sleep. In fact, the frogs might be very loud as a fair warning. To the point where I might have to take my headphones off. Oh, is there no frogs this time? Maybe it's not this area that has frogs. Nope, there they are. I am so glad I have the volume turned down. Goodness. And I have no doubt on YouTube this is just gonna look pitch black. I'm looking at it on my other monitor and this looks pitch black. I can actually see it fine on mine. Oh, black spruce is the next one. Which way do I have? Oh, I've got over a grand, I'm fine. I'm watching to see how it brightens up on the second monitor. And yeah, I'm gonna point out that genuinely used nothing. I was curious if we could find the sick elk, because that's some free money just to find it. Free $400. I'm gonna say this while we have a quiet moment. I don't mind people hunting if it's for food. I don't, though, like sport hunting. I think sport hunting is lame as shit, but if you're doing it to feed yourself, I have no issue. Oh wait, I actually have to go that way. I genuinely only saw that one elk the entire time I was here. Okay, before I enter black spruce, cougar and brown. What the hell am I going to hunt in black spruce? Oh, it's this one. Okay, this is, I think, the one I was thinking of. If I'm right, where this thing's basically just a bunch of ridges you don't want to go down at all. And you want to shoot a cougar as soon as you see it. Luckily, cougars are a tad bit bigger. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of, where it kinda sucks. This map doesn't look like it sucks, but it does. I genuinely wish there was like a mod or something to get rid of this fog sometimes, but it's not always around. I'm actually going to do something. I'm going to save state. But I don't remember how you do that. Oh, there it is.
Welcome to the contest. The goal is to take the best score. The hunting tournament starts at noon and lasts until... Do you want it?
You can restart this tournament. You genuinely just want to follow the dude? And shoot what he's about to shoot. He will always go after the highest level thing. His AI actually isn't going after it this time. Ow.
Congratulations.
Only reason I got a higher score is because I got it sooner. Free gun. I think you also get the money for the trophy.
A new firearm has been unlocked. To bring
Yeah. What time is it? Oh, it's 1 p.m. Well, time to see if I can't hunt down a cougar. Here's the thing, he normally actually, I should point out, he normally doesn't run that way. He normally runs up here. I think there's something about emulating this game that genuinely might be fixing the AI for certain things. I've genuinely never heard one of them bleat in this game before. Maybe the copy I have downstairs is just super scuffed. I wonder if there's more than one version of this game. There we go.
That record makes the high scores list.
You know, I think getting shot straight in the chest should actually kill it. Oh, my tendinitis is acting up. Oh, it's this level. If I'm right, I'm pretty sure I am. This might be the level, one of the levels where you can't see practically. Yep, you can't see shit at all. This is a level I have memorized because of how bad this is.
That one goes on the high scores list.
No, you don't get to maul me today. Like I said, I have this level memorized. This is also one of the levels where they can fall off the map and you can't claim them. I am so lucky I didn't touch that bear. It would have yelled at me. Yeah, you might not think you can take the four-wheeler across this, but you can. You can take this four-wheeler all the way to the swamp. You'll actually find that, I think it might be either this one or the next lodge, they spawn a new four-wheeler because they don't expect you to take it up there. You can tell when they always think you should have a new vehicle, but another one will spawn. Nope, no new guns. And this is why I say money ends up not mattering. I can genuinely buy back, I think, actually I can buy every gun. Yeah, if I really felt like it, I could just go with a handgun. Ah, black bear, caribou, and wait, I hope. Nope. I am hoping it's not the area I think it is. I'm saying that for a good reason. If it is, this is gonna suck. I also haven't got my favorite rifle yet. There's several rifles I really like in this game, and I just haven't gotten them yet. Because I'm not far enough in yet. I might try to buy every single bloody thing. There we go, recited it in. Actually. Oh, my accuracy's gone up a little bit. I don't know what happens if it hits 100%. And as you can see, I don't think my tracking has gone up any, but my resilience has gone up by another 3 points. It's almost like I don't track anything. It's almost like I have a hit percent of 37%. Which is really bad. In real life, you would not have that low of a hit percent. I'm gonna double check to make sure this thing's actually recording audio. Okay, it is. I have to say that because, I had issues with the emulator before not doing that. Please tell me this isn't the map I think. Okay, I don't think this is the map I think. There's one of these that is real bad. Like, bad to the point where I think exactly where they spawn. It's a tiny map. Oh, is this the one where I have to go? Yeah, no, screw you, Vincent. And I genuinely mean that. Though you may have to go to his ranch. Yeah, no, I think you actually have to go to his ranch. What it will do is it'll get rid of the storm. Yeah. It's kind of funny. In real life, I'm not, like, the biggest on hunting unless you have to. The hunting games themselves are fun. Itching my nose. And yes, the map allows it.
Luke Cunningham wants to talk to you. You will find him at his house in Pinecone Gully.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I know what mission that is. No, you have to shoot like 7 coyotes. And it is a gigantic pain in the ass. Finally seen one. Oh, they might be up on that plateau. I'll go down here a little further, see if I spook any. Now here's the thing about black bear. They, for the most part, will never attack you. Not in this game, mind you, but in real life. Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Your score has been added to the high scores.
I just basically need to drive forward and follow this gully. Goodness, there was actually a good, decent chunk of them. Yeah, this map looks big and it is actually decent size. There's one of these though where there's a river on one side and then the map only goes to like, we'll see where the purple tent is for camping. It's basically there straight down. It is really tiny and it is god awful. One of the worst maps in the entire game. I think you have to shoot like either a wolf or a black bear in it too. It's like full predators. Oh, that's the map I'm dreading the most. This map is, how do I put this? Deceptive. I remember this map very clearly because I did this game bow only. Bow only is... Okay, I might have to show you bow gameplay at some point. It is certainly a thing. I forgot these white-tailed deer are tiny. I was expecting them to be elk-sized. I forgot this forest is like 20% larger than what it would actually be. But seriously, look at the size of these trees. Mind you, this is about what it feels like to walk in the woods with trees super above you. That's probably part of the reason I like this game. For as simple as the graphics are, it doesn't do a horrible job representing nature. Yeah, this map isn't actually all that big. How have I not come across deer? I came across them once. Yeah, this is why I say tracking is useless. The AI will turn on a dime, and you'll just lose it. I genuinely cannot see them. Okay, these deer are tiny. I can't find them. I'm buying the tree stand next time. Wait, are they just running around in a corner back here? They are. No wonder I haven't been able to find any of you shits. Right through their antlers. Yeah.
That one goes on the high scores list.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I just had a coughing fit. Yeah, my cat was looking at me. Oh, my four-wheeler is just like right there. Yeah, I got $3 grand now. That's kind of how silly this game is. I have $3 grand just in my bank account now. I'm assuming what your character is doing isn't hunting necessarily for themselves, but hunting to get trophies for like rich people and stuff. Because that would make more sense of why you're getting paid so much. And why there's a clean shot bonus. Well, to say, Cabela's genuinely optimized this game really well. I am probably only going to take one woodland caribou. I've seen that 23.1. I want it. Jeez.
That record makes the high scores list.
I'm taking that one in case I can't find another one. Not like my money matters. I'm gonna go back and get my... You know, I gotta say, Cabela's weirdly well optimized this game. There isn't too many games on the GameCube I can think that have this much foliage. How do I see you back? I'll just take 2 of them. I think the big one gets you a lot more, like $300+. But I also genuinely don't care. I find it funny, I'm coming at this as someone just trying to make money and not someone out for like the biggest catch. I wonder when the next 4-wheeler is going to show up. Mind you, if you lose your 4-wheeler and one will spawn immediately, but they expect you to keep this for a certain amount of time. I could do recurve moment. Oh no. I know what that means. And yes, this is like my favorite gun in the entire game. Bear, wolf. I think that Timberwolf one is the level I've been dreading. Because that Timberwolf level blows. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Oh. And yes, the deer stand is genuinely useful.
In spruce woods, the wolves greatly outnumber the caribou, which is their natural food source. If the wolf population is not thinned, they will soon starve. The pack has broken.
Good enough. Is that why I have 2 Timberwolf tags? I'm hoping this is... I know it's in one of the starting areas. I keep going on about this level, but when you see it, you'll understand. It's garbage. Oh god, it's this level. It took me a second to recognize it. Like, this was much worse when I was playing this on a TV at further distance, but this is still bad. Grizzly bears are big in this game, too. They're not, like, all that small. Oh, breaking the trees. Fucking hell. You gotta remember, there's several big grizzlies in here and some wolves, and I have not found a single one. No, I do not want to go into that little brush hell. I'm genuinely just hoping a bear goes past here again. It is genuinely better for me to restart this map. Now, if I can only remember exactly where one of the bears were. I think it's better for me to drive along the edge and then head straight into where the campground is. Okay, back in this exact corner. Okay. This is why I said it's better to restart the map. Once you find where the bear is, you can just go back there. Dang it. Got him.
That one goes on the high scores list.
Yeah, this is one of the worst ones in the entire game. I'm not sure there's one nearly as bad as this one. The fact that you practically have to get mauled by a freaking brown bear to get a brown bear in this level. Well, might as well check my phone. Ah, there's the crickets. I guess I could tell you guys a fun little story that happened to me earlier today. I was turning the faucet off after getting water for making some tea, and I somehow bent my one fingernail back by like 1/8 of an inch. And yes, it did bleed. I mean, it's like 1/8 of an inch back from where the end of my fingernail is. I keep my fingernails short, so yeah, it partially ripped up my fingernail a little bit and made it bleed and stuff. Not exactly the most fun. I will point out in this game, while you're sleeping, animals will not interact with you. So you can get them coming, like, right next to your camp. I've had bears just run around my tent and then leave. Was that floating trees? Yeah, this little patch of trees floats. I'm not entirely sure there was like any game testing with this game. At least off of anything other than easy. I don't care if my secondary objectives aren't done. Get me out of here. Yeah, I dearly love this game, but it doesn't start you in the best levels. Like, the small levels are actually better than this, is the funniest thing. I think the prairies probably are the one that's the best. But that's also because you don't have to deal with, like, a ton of hills. Wonder if I just keep spamming this, if it will just level it up. Okay, I'm slightly off of where it says on the map. That topography did not look like it matches this map. You know, hide or hair of any wolves around it. Oh, I don't like that noise.
Your score has been added to the high scores.
Yeah, you know, I'm only gonna hunt one. I don't care about hunting more than one. I don't care if they give me two. I don't want to hear that sad dog noise again. Unless I happen to find one running in a circle. Or spot it from some ways off. I'm not even in. Yeah, there it is. If that was the same wolf each time, that was not very cool. Well, I might need to shut the window soon. It's getting kind of cold. Oh, this map. It says something I can remember so many of these maps. I have played this game an asinine amount, but also says something about the level design that I can remember these maps. I think I want to head to the base camp. That might be the better place to try to get anything.
A hunter has left a wounded Colombian black-tailed deer in the field. Please find and take that animal.
Hey, good luck with that, buckaroo.
That one goes on the high scores list.
Yeah, moose are terrifying. Far more than a grizzly bear. I'm just gonna go get my four-wheeler in. Hightail it out of here. I've gotten my moose. I've got a bunch of money again. Don't care. Yeah, I think this is where I'm going into the swamp area. The swamp area is weirdly better and sometimes worse, but most of the time better. Oh, is this the area with the hunting tournament? It is.
Welcome. Are you interested in participating in the tournament? The goal.
Do you want to...
You do not have a tag for that animal. This is a warning.
Oh, they got slightly higher distance. I think you can retry. Okay, the one that's got a visually bigger rack, I should have. Fuck. Oh, I apparently got it. I think that's the highest score you can get here.
Congratulations.
A new firearm.
Congratulations. You have completed this region.
I can't remember if it's this first lodge or the second. No, it's this first one. You have to take the boat.
You need to put on blaze orange clothing. I'm heading over to the hunting camps in Swampy Britches.
I already have blaze orange on. Wait, this isn't the one that has... No, this isn't the one that has a shooting tournament. I will use that four-wheeler until I have to take the boat out. Win. Oh, where are you going? Oh, it is almost time to feed you guys. Ooh, just cool elk and... Actually, I'm gonna go recite the gun and then I'll go save again. There we go, perfectly sighted in. What? I transferred the rent thing to the boat somehow. Wait, I gotta check something. Yeah, I still have like pretty much all the same money, so... That's funny. I drove close enough to the boat that it became free? I am gonna get off. Oh, I forgot that's when I changed my ending thing too. I'm pretty sure those GIFs are from like Windows 95, by the way, if you're wondering. I wanted to check something on the main menu when I load it, if I could change the difficulty setting. Because it would be interesting to show you guys what easy looks like. But it doesn't look like I can. Okay. I decided to relook at the stats before getting off, and apparently I have like 96 accuracy, which is a load of garbage, but whatever. Oh, I'm hoping that big old ring sound did not pop up. But anyway, hope you all have a good day. Good night.